Okay, in this video we'll be learning about cube root of decimal numbers. You know how to find the cube of you know uh, ordinary numbers. Let us take this example of 125. What is cube root of 125? Cube root of 125 is equal to 5. We know that. So just for the sake of your doubt, I'll just show this. 5 2s are 10, and then 5 5s are 25, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5. So therefore cube root of 125 equals cube root of 5 into 5 into 5 is equal to 5. Okay, we know the cube root of 125 is equal to 5. Now for decimal numbers, if I have 12.5, can I find the cube root of 12.5? With a calculator, of course, you can find the cube root of 12.5. But now without calculator, in your examination, you are not allowed to use calculator. So how can you find cube root of 12.5? You cannot, because consider this example of, let us say, 0.3 into 0.3 into 0.3. What will be my answer? 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. And then after decimal there is one number, another number, another number. So totally there are 3 numbers. So I should put my decimal such that after the decimal there are 3 numbers. So 1, 2, I'll put a 0 and then put this decimal. Now I have 3 decimal numbers. So what we understand from this is, whenever you have to find cube root of a decimal number, that decimal number should have 3 digits, 6 digits, 9 digits, etc. Meaning the number of decimal numbers should be 3 or multiples of 3. Now here, how many decimal number do you have? You have only one decimal number. So you cannot find the cube root of this. Let us consider this example of 1.25. Can you find cube root of this? You cannot, because you have only 2 decimal numbers here. How about 0.125? Can you find the cube root of 0.125? Yes, very much. We know that cube root of 125 is equal to 5. Cube root of 0.125 will be 0.5. 5 into 5 into 5 gives me 125. 0.5 into 0.5 into 0.5 will give me 0.125. And 5 into 5 into 5 is 125. After this decimal there is one number, here there is another, here there is another. So totally 3 decimal numbers are there. So I should put my point in, put a point in this answer in such a way that after the point there are 3 numbers. So 1, 2, 3. I put a point here and then 0.125. So we can find this. Find cube root for 0.125. Now can we find cube root for 0.0125? No. Why? Because after point there are 4 decimal numbers. There are 4 decimal numbers, and 4 is not a multiple of 3. How about this 0.00125? Again you cannot, because there are only 5 decimal numbers and 5 is not a multiple of 3. Then how about this 0.000125? Can you find the square root of this? Definitely yes, because 125 is a perfect cube, number one. That's one reason. The second reason is the number of decimal numbers are 6, and 6 is a multiple of 3. So therefore cube root of 0.000125 will be equal to 0.05. 0.05. Now 1 to 5 has 3 decimal numbers. 3 divided by 3 gives you 1. Therefore, you have 1 decimal number here. This has 6 decimal numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Therefore, in your answer, you will have 2 decimal numbers. Or if you want, you can just do the multiplication and check here. 0.05 into 0.05 into 0.05 is equal to 5 into 5 into 5 is 125. Write that. Now after here there are 2 decimal numbers, another 2 which is 4, another 2 which is 6. So I should put a point in such a way that I need to get 6 decimal numbers here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is how it works. So this is what you need to, this is how you can find the cube root of decimal numbers. So two things. If you ignore this decimal number, whatever you have, that should be a perfect cube. That is the first condition. And second condition is the number of decimal numbers should be either 3 or multiples of 3. That's it.